And joining me in studio now is Ray Smith. Ray's the CEO of Trycera Financial Incorporated. Their stock symbol is TRYF. Ray, always good to see you.
Great to be here, Don. Thank you.
Now, we have seen such a tremendous amount of activity with your company in the last 3 or 4 months. I know there's a lot more to talk about. What I really want to do is just kind of give you the floor and tell us the story.
Well, thank you, Don. Well, we have this program called Successful Habits of the Rich, where we help people with their money, their credit, and then putting a long-time strategy together for their wealth. And we've been working with this nonprofit organization in Blue Island, Illinois, which is really close to Chicago. It's called Mother of Sorrows. It's 120,000 square foot, used to be a Catholic high school girls' school. They've converted it into an affordable recovery place where homeless people, veterans, and people with drug and alcohol addiction are being housed there now, and then transitioned into getting on their feet, and they're moving on back into productive society.
Well, that makes perfect sense for what you do, because you help people get their credit ratings and their financial affairs in order. And people who've gone through those kinds of addiction problems probably let that part of their lives slip as well.
It is, and one of the facets that we've plugged into is the life skills. And so we actually went out there. I was out there myself, and I got to talk to these people. And when you tell them that there's hope and we're going to help you with your credit and your money management and get you back on your feet, they just light up, and it is just such a rewarding experience.
Well, I can imagine that once you get past the addiction, and then like, okay, what's next? And your program is really what's next. Get on your firm financial feet.
That's right. And a lot of the problems started with financial inappropriate spending, which causes stress, which causes them to get into alcohol, and then it's just a downward spiral from there. So we want to stop that. We want to fix where they're at and then get them back into society.
Now, how does that work out for the company? Is there a revenue source there for the company working with these people?
That's right. Every customer gets enrolled into our program from the facility, and then we help them qualify for an apartment or a home that they're trying to get into. While they're at the facility, they get taught education on culinary skills, on auto repair, and also light construction. So they're taught skills so that they can go out and get a job, and then once they get that job, then they can qualify for moving on.
Now, there must be some data available, I'm sure, that has shown that once people have overcome addiction and get their life back on track, that there's a very low percentage of them falling back into that trap.
That's right. And the thing is, when you help them manage their money, and you're like that buddy system. You're there for them all along the way. And that's what they were so impressed with, is how we actually work with the customer every step of the way. And so if they have problems, if they have a question, they contact us, and we'll help them at that very minute, rather than letting it fester and fester, and then they slip back down into the abyss.
Well, it's just amazing you're doing this, Ray. We've got a little bit less than a minute left. What else is going on?
I put out a news release this week that we have a 12-segment series starting in September with Kathy Ireland. It's going to be aired on Fox Business and Bloomberg Television.
Nice. And
so that's going to give our company the national and the global exposure that we really need right now.
Once again, Trycera Financial Incorporated, TRYF is their stock symbol. Ray, congratulations on all these wonderful things you're doing. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for allowing me to share with your viewers.